Hi again, the Healthy Gamer here with another leveling guide. You can find these all the way from 30 to 60. I have them at 5 level increments, and you can find them either by going to my website at thehealthygamer.com or looking on my YouTube channel. Once I have them all uploaded, I'll put them in a playlist so they'll be easy to find for you. This build, you can find the full write-up at my website. We'll go in with recommended build first. This is for levels 35 through 40. And you can see we chose for the primary attack, Deadly Reach, with the Ruin, where every third strike you do 175% weapons damage. That'll hit up to 6 enemies within 15 yards, and that's a really good DPS spirit generator. Lashing Tail Kick is your secondary, with the 240% weapon damage, little spinny flame tornado thing, and it's great for knocking enemies back so that it'll cancel their attack animation so they won't hit you. And that's a skill you want to spam. Techniques, Dashing Strike is really nice to close in with enemies, close in with casters, and when you find those annoying mobs that run away, like the wasps in Act 2, if you watch some of my other videos, you know how much I hate wasps, and I can't say wasps, and just hate them. Terrible. So that's what Dashing Strike is good for. Good to close in with mobs like that run away. Then Serenity, with the Heal Rune, is just a great all-purpose defensive skill. I have it in about every build I use. It's wonderful. Technique, Sweeping Wind, with the Blade Storm rune that increases the DPS of Sweeping Wind. This is a really great passive DPS. 60% weapons damage to AoE all around. It's wonderful. I have Mantra of Healing here with the rune. Oops, didn't pick a rune, but it should be Sustenance, doubling the Mantra of Healing. And that's just good. Between Sustenance and Transcendence and Lashing Tail Kick, you should be pretty good on health. You shouldn't be dying. And your passives are, again, up to you. Pretty flexible here. Depends on just your item build and what you're using. Now we'll talk about your equipment you should be having at level 35 to 60, or I'm sorry, 35 through 40. Weapons, just find the highest DPS weapons you can find. Play around. It's your preference. If you want to go one-hand and shield, two-hander, or dual wield, it's up to you. They're all great. They all have their positives and their negatives. So that's what's great about Diablo. You have choice, and like that a lot. So for stats you want to look for on weapons, look for attack speed, life steal, and life on hit. For your equipment, you want to stack all decks. At this level, you shouldn't be having too much trouble surviving, so if you can get away with it, just go all dexterity. And then rings and amulets with attack speed are great. They dramatically increase your DPS if you don't have attack speed items. And then I wouldn't spend more than 10k on an item in the auction house. Save your money. You level so fast, you out-level this gear. And then, no need to do crafting. You can buy much better stuff off the auction house, so just vendor all the things that aren't worth selling on the auction house. Tips, just again, blaze through the quests. Don't worry too much about exploring everything. And then start learning to kite. So to kite, Deadly Reach is really good for kiting because it has a greater range. So you run away a little bit, hold shift, stand to attack, hit the mobs a few times, and run away again. And this skill set will become really invaluable once you get higher levels, especially in Inferno. And that's all I have for this video. Your quick healthy tip is dried cranberries are a really great quick snack, and if you have a sweet tooth, that'll satisfy your sweet tooth while not being too unhealthy. I mean, it's still high in sugars, but at least it's dried fruit and not just a bunch of processed sugar. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit subscribe. There's going to be many more like this in the future. And hit like, please. That helps me out a lot in the YouTube rankings. And then if you want to go over to my website, look at the full post, and then hit share. And you just your social media buttons over here to the left. Again, that just helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.